Rightio, let's just get some movement into our bodies. That's it. Thank you all for joining today on this Friday. This is our first Bootcamp Friday. From side to side. And moving your hips around. And we're going to the stretch for our quads, so bring your foot up. You can hang on to something if you've got something to hang on to. Can you hear me? All good? Can you hear me okay? Okay. And other side. Good. Okay. Can you hear me okay, Jan? Jan? Okay. Then reaching up to the sky as you inhale and exhale to the side. And inhale back to the center, exhale to the other side. Getting some nice stretches through the sides. Good. Now, if you have a chair or a table that you could lean up against, we'll do a couple of movements through our spine. We've got a chair here. You might have a couch or a table that you can use. So I want you to inhale, lift your chest and raise your gaze, and exhale. Push your hips up towards the ceiling of the spine, or you can actually go down on the ground and do this if you want. Just getting some movement into your spine that way. Let's go 2 more sets. And I'll just go through with you what we're going to do today. So we're going to start off with a bit of movement first. We're going to do some fast feet, side to side, knees up, and heels to bum. So once we've done that, then we're going to go into our normal sets. We're going to do some squat with the press. If you've got any blood pressure issues or any shoulder issues, you can just do the squat without the press. We'll do a wall sit, so think about where you might be able to do that. Some bicep curls, some tricep dips, and you can use a chair or a couch for your tricep dips or a little low wall. We'll do some planks and some lateral leg raises. So, put that there. Okay, now let's get started. So we're going to start with the fast feet first. So just think about stepping this from side to side. So we're just moving our feet nice and fast. That's it. Get some arms in if you want. So it's low impact, but just getting the body moving. Got 10 seconds more here. Okay, now we're going to start from side to side. So forward. Or you can go that way. Starting to feel a little bit of activity in your muscles in your legs, getting your body warmed up as well. And then we'll go to knees up. So keeping your knees nice and tall all the way up. And then we'll go feet to bum. So bring your heels up towards your bottom. Some nice movement through your quads. Nice job. Okay. Give your legs a little shake, give your body a little shake. And then we're starting to the first exercise, which is the squat with the press. So if you have a little weight there that you can use, grab hold of that. So I'm going to use a little dumbbell that I've got here. So we're going to go for 60 seconds. So I'm holding it nice and close to your chest. I'm going to squat down and press all the way up. So if you have any issues with the shoulders or blood pressure, it's okay just to do the squat only. Okay, so let's keep that going. We've got 30 seconds to go. Nice blue sky where you are, Deb. Beautiful. Everyone's doing the squat press, which is great. We've got 10 seconds to go. So nice squat down, a big press up. Deep breathing as you do it. Okay, well done. So next one on our list is a wall sit. So find yourself a wall that you can sit up next to. I've got a brick wall here. So I've got the clock on. So hop into position here. Should be low enough so if you put a pen on your leg, it wouldn't roll off. So the quads should be parallel to the ground. It's nice. So we've found some walls that we can use. We've got 30 seconds to go. Keeping it nice and strong, feeling that pressure building up in your quads. We're really building the strength up. This is good functional training. 20 seconds to go. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good job. Give your legs a shake. Okay. And then we're moving into some arms now. We're going to do bicep curls. So grab yourself some weights for the biceps. Okay. I'm going to pop the clock on. You should have nice soft neck, just a slight bend in your knees. Bring your core nice and strong. Breathing out as you bring them up, and breathing in, bringing them hands all the way down to your legs. So this is the side on. That's it. Nice and strong. This is for your biceps. One minute's quite a long time for bicep curls. So hopefully you don't have weights that are too heavy. If they are, feel free at any time just to drop them down and have a little rest, or just do it without weights. You've got 15 seconds to go. Let's finish it on. Moving with your breath. Good. 3, 2, and 1. So you can pop those weights down. The next one we're going to do is a tricep dip. So with the triceps, you have a chair, use that. Or I've got a little ledge here that we could also use. So it's a little bit difficult to do a minute worth of triceps. So I'd like you to aim for 12. And if you feel strong, take it to 15. So you're having your hands right next to where your hips are. You're going to drop your bottom over the front of the seat or the ledge and dip down with your elbows pointing backwards, keeping your body really nice and close to the chair or the ledge so that you don't put any pressure on your shoulders at your rotator cuffs. So once you've done your 12 to 15, I think I've got 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then sitting back up onto your seat. And let's give that a stretch. So take your elbow up to the sky and bring your other hand across and give that a nice stretch. And then take it to the other side. So other elbow up and bringing it across. Good. Right, so we've got a couple of things to do on the mat. We're going to start with a plank, and then we're going to go to a lateral leg raise. So if you have your weights handy for the lateral leg raise, you will be able to use those as well. So I'm going to come down onto the mat here. I'm going to go for 1 minute. So you can go onto your knees or you can go onto your feet, whichever works for you today. If you find you get a bit of stress in the lower back, drop down to your knees. So let's go. Having your body nice and straight, keeping it nice and strong. Got 30 seconds to go. Fifteen seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing your knees down to the mat and taking your knees apart, feet together, and give that a nice stretch into child's pose. Staying here for a couple of breaths. And then let's come up to all fours, just stretch out our spine. So inhale and arching your back up. And exhale, raise your chest to your gaze and have a nice curve in the back. Good work. Okay, next one is a lateral leg raise. So laying down, back down on your mat this time. So with this one, it's very important to have a really nice straight line through your body. Have your elbow underneath your armpit, your hip forward, and your foot flexed. If you have a weight there, you can put the weight on your leg. And I'll get this clock started. So we're going to go 30 seconds on each side. So lifting up. You'll notice when you do this one, if you're in the correct position, you actually can't lift your foot more than about 50 centimeters up. If you find you can lift it a long way, you need to shift your hip forward. So don't forget to flex your feet. And squeeze your buttocks. So this is a good one for lower core stability and strengthening through the butt and legs without irritating your knees. Okay, so now we're going to swap to the other side. So get into the same position, so elbow underneath your armpit, nice and straight through your body with your foot flexed. 30 seconds on this side. Nice work. Got 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and dropping the weight down. Roll onto your back. And hug your knees up into your chest. And do some little circles on your lumbar spine. Just to ease off any tension you may have there. Okay. I'll just take you off mute, see how everybody went with that. Okay, how did everybody go?
Good, thank you.
All good?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good. How about you, Jan? you, Jan. So grab yourself a quick drink. So just have a little rest and then we'll do our next set. Okay, can you see all right and you can hear all right?
Yep, thank you.
Yep, so just thumbs up if you can. Yep, good. Okay, so I'm going to put you all back on mute and we'll start from the top and do our next set. Okay, let's go. So first one is our fast feet. So we're going for 30 seconds. So just we go forward and back this time. It's always interesting coming up with cardio things that we could do in a small space. Okay, and we're going to change to side to side. Good job. Nice to see some arms in there as well. Might as well give them a go as well. Move your arms however you want. Okay, and moving to knees up. Deep breathing. Just getting some movement into your body. And we'll go feet to bum. So bringing those, kicking those heels up to your bottom. Good job. We've got 10 seconds to go. Okay, well done. Let's give your body a bit of a shake. Take a few deep breaths. Next one, we're going to move into our squat press. So picking up your weight that you want to use for that one. We're going to go for 60 seconds. Okay, I think we'll use the same one again. So we're going to squat down, keeping the weight nice and close to your chest, and press it all the way up. So we're getting upper body and lower body with this one, and a bit of core. Core is important to keep everything nice and stable. Good. Breathing in as you go down, breathing out as you come up. Fantastic work. Everybody's going for it. It's nice to have our little exercise community and keep ourselves accountable. I think we work harder when we work as a group. Good job. That's 1 minute down. Next one is the wall sit. So find yourself a nice comfy seat on your wall. Sit. Having your legs parallel with the floor and one. Okay, so just getting comfortable there, deep breathing, keeping it nice and strong. We've got 40 seconds to go. You can play your own game of I Spy with my little eye. Thinking about all the good that you're doing for yourself today. Getting your heart rate up, moving your body. Burning off a few calories as well, and exercise is great for your brain, great for your mind. Got 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, everybody. So coming up from the wall, give your legs a stretch. You might like to actually give these quads a nice stretch through. then we'll go to the other side. Nice. Okay, next one is bicep curls. So get yourself some weights for that one. And coming into position with a nice soft knee, your core on strong. And breathing out as you bring hands up towards your shoulders. That's it, keeping it nice and strong, keeping your body nice and still through your core control. It's quite a strong exercise doing bicep curls for a minute, so you're all going really well. Just try and keep your form going. If it gets a little bit too strong, feel free to drop your weights and just move hands. You've got 15 seconds to go. Deep breathing. Finish it off nice and strong. 3, 2, and 1. Great. So dropping those down and getting into position now for triceps. So you work the front of the arms and the biceps. Now we're going to work the back of the arms. I think I'm going to use my seat here. So this time we're going off the number you do. We're looking for 12 to 15, however many feel right for you today. So bring your hands right next to your hips. Drop your bottom over the side and coming down and up, keeping your body nice and close to the seat or the ledge. Elbows pointing backwards. I'm right next to my basil plant. It smells beautiful. I've got 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Okay. Let's give your arms a nice shake and take your elbow to the sky and stretch it across. So we're stretching through this area here. And on to the other side. Good. And shake. So the next one we've got is back down onto the mat. We've got plank and lateral leg raises. So coming into position for your plank. Again, you can do on your toes or on your knees, whatever works for you today. So I've got the clock on, let's get going. Coming down into position. Having your body nice and parallel with the ground. Deep breathing here. Thinking about all the good you're doing for yourself today. "30 seconds to go. Just keep it strong and finish off. Feel free to go to your knees if you need to, especially if your lower back is giving you any tension or pain. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower down to the mat. And taking yourself into a child's pose to stretch it out. And coming up onto all fours, inhaling, arching your back up towards the sky, and exhaling, lifting the chest. So that's a nice movement. And then we're going to come into our lateral leg raises. So if you want to use a weight, grab that one and bring it over towards your mat. And we're going to go 30 seconds on each side. So So body in a nice straight line with your foot flex. Hip forward and elbow underneath your armpit. And let's go. So lifting up. Nice and tight through the buttocks. Give that a good squeeze. Imagine you've got a $50 note there that you don't want to drop, so just squeeze it. And getting ready to change sides. Sit, change over. Good, same position, so elbow underneath your armpit, nice and straight through the body, hip forward. And deep breathing. We've got 15 more seconds here, nice squeeze through the buttocks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, drop your weight down and roll onto your back. Hug your knees up to your chest and give your lumbar spine a nice roll around, just easing any tension out of that lower back area. And coming up. Okay, so we'll have another little rest. We're at, got time for another round. I'll take you off mute again to see how everybody is going. Okay. We're blasting through it today. That's 2 sets down, 1 set to go. How's everyone feel?
Yeah,
Great.
Good? Okay. Okay, good. Grab a drink.
Can't get up though.
Oh. Oh, now I see everybody.
Okay, I'll put you all on mute again. Okay, let's go for our final set. So we're starting off with our fast feet. Okay, so let's go. So step forward, step back. Incorporate some arms in there if you want. Sit, just make yourself. You don't really need much space. You need about the big size of a yoga mat. Okay, now we're going to go side to side. And knees up. Good. Nice and high. This is our last set. Keep it strong. Keep your energy up. And heels to bum. Just letting your hand touch that heel as it comes through. We've got 15 seconds to go. Really starting to feel it in my legs. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Give that a nice shake through. And locate your weight for your set of squat presses. Okay, we've got the clock on. Grab your weight, bring it up to your chest. Core nice and strong. Feet nice and wide apart. Big toes pointing out. Nice work. Everybody's doing the press. got 10 seconds to go. Great job. Okay. Wall sit is next. Drop your weight down and come up to your position against the wall. Get yourself a nice comfortable spot. Okay, the clock is now on. So deep breathing here and just enjoy the little space of time, 30 seconds more to go for yourself, just taking deep breaths in, being mindful, noticing how your body's feeling and noticing how your mind is. Just taking big deep breaths, clearing out your lungs. Ten more seconds. Just keeping it strong. Finish it off. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, come up, give your legs a shake. And get ready for your bicep curls. Grab your weights for the biceps. So nice like knees and core. Coming up. Breathing out, you bring your weights up. Good job. We're halfway there. Finish it off. You've got this. Fifteen seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And drop your weights down. Okay, bottom. And finding your position for your tricep dips. Use my shelf here next to the basal. So just in your own time, you're aiming for 12, and if you can get to 15, that's great. If you can't do 12, you do 10. So nice and strong, keeping your body right close up against the chair or the wall. Elbows pointing backwards and hands next to your hips. About 3 to go. And last one, nice and strong. Okay, you've got it. Give that a shake and coming into a nice stretch. The old triceps is a bit of a killer, so it's good arms today. And just give your shoulders a stretch through the front as well. It's good. Now we're onto the ground for planks and lateral leg lifts. So we've got 60 seconds for our plank coming down onto the mat. And the clock is on now. Let's go. This is your final plank for the day, so keep it nice and strong. You're halfway there. You may feel a bit of vibration in your abs at the moment. It's weakness leaving the body. So let it go. 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower yourself down and come into child's pose. Exhaling. Taking 3 big breaths here, really stretching out through the lower back and the upper back. And then into neutral position, arching your back up. And lifting your chest, lifting your gaze. Okay, we've got one to go, which is our lateral leg raises. Finding your weight, coming into position. So we're going to do 30 seconds on each side. Nice straight body, straight through there, elbow underneath your armpit, foot flexed, and bring your weight up onto your leg, and let's go. So really squeezing through the buttocks. It's a great one to strengthen all the muscles around your knees and keeping it controlled so your body's nice and still. So strengthening up the lower core area helps you with your balance as well. Getting ready to switch to the other side. Okay, switching over and getting your position. So nice and straight through the body, foot flex, hip forward, elbow onto your armpit. And let's go for our final 30 seconds. Buttocks squeezed. Deep breathing. Finish it up. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. So dropping your weight off. And let's come up into a standing position. We'll do a few stretches together. Now, if you have a chair or a couch or something, pop your foot up onto that. And have your chest up. And bring your body gently forward so you're feeling a nice stretch through your hamstrings, up into your sciatic nerve. Taking a few deep breaths there, feeling that nice stretch. And then we'll go to the other side. Chest up nice and tall, and then just gently lower it down. Just so you feel that nice stretch through here. Good. Okay, bring your foot down, and then having a seat on your chair or your couch, whatever you have there. And I would like you to bring your foot up. If you find your knees really high, the foot that's on the ground, take that forward so it drops your leg down. Chest up nice and tall, so you're up onto your sit bones and just gently coming forward. That's it. Breathing in and breathing out as you go forward. It's a nice slow movement. Feeling that stretch through your ITB and the muscle, which is the muscle that is between your hips and your knee. And go to the other side. Again, if your knee's up really high, drop that foot that's on the floor, slide that forward. Coming up onto your sit bones, nice and tall through the spine, and then gently forward with your chest. Good. Okay, and then coming up to a standing position. Let's give our hip flexors a stretch. So taking your right foot forward and turn your left foot out to the side. Scoop your bottom forward and have your heel off the ground on the back foot, on the left foot. and really feel that stretch through here. And then take your arm over the top. So you're taking your left arm over the top. And then inhale again. And then exhale, go back into it again. So it's a really nice stretch. That's an area that gets very tight if you're either doing a lot of sitting or a lot of walking. A lot of people are doing a lot more walking at the moment, so that's an area that could get quite tight. So really give that a lovely stretch. And then taking your feet out nice and wide. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Exhale, folding forward. Staying here for a couple of breaths. Bringing your arms into a folded position, doing a little figure of 8. Feeling a nice stretch through the back of your legs and through your hamstrings and lower back. And breathing in, come all the way back up again, leaving your shoulders and roll through. And back the other way. Good. And bringing your ear down to your shoulder. And other side. First side again. Tension you have in your neck. And then chin to chest. Chin to chest again. Okay. That just about covers everything today. Give your body a good shake. Excellent job. Good work, girls. Okay.